Hough on Becca today using all of the products that her makeup artist Spencer Barnes used.
Okay guys, so we have a really great relationship, and her makeup artist is one of our Sigma Pro makeup artists. So once again, if you are a makeup artist, a student, anyone in the creative field, you can apply to be a part of our pro program. So we worked with him and he created this look using all Sigma Beauty products. So you can shop all of the products that you'll be using, that you'll be seeing today, using code LOOK20 at checkout. So just go swipe up in Instagram stories to go shop, and we're just gonna get started on the look. So once again, if you're just tuning in, we just posted a look of Juliannne Hough that we are going to recreate. So once again,
right here,
this is the look that we are going to be doing today.
How gorgeous is it? And it's super easy. Spencer created this look in a matter of minutes, and so we're going to be showing you how to get it. And I actually have the step-by-step breakdown from Spencer himself on the steps he used to create this look, and we're going to be following them in the exact order that Spencer went in. So without further ado, I will just get started. So I have the directions right in front of me, so I'll be looking down periodically to see what he did, but it looks like we're gonna start with the cheeks. So Becca currently has just foundation, concealer, and a little bit of powder, as well as lashes on, but everything else is bare, and we'll be doing her cheeks, eyes, and lips. So we're gonna start with Limelight Bronzer, which is this product here. It's a nice matte, cool bronzer that complements several skin tones. And he used the F50 Duo Fiber brush, which is right here, to apply it. And just to give Juliannne a nice sun-kissed natural look, and so that's exactly what we'll be doing. The nice thing with this Duo Fiber brush is that you get a nice sheer natural application. And so a fun pro tip from a celebrity makeup artist. So I'm just going to be sweeping it onto her cheek area. And we're not going for a super chiseled look or anything, so I'm just gonna dust it on pretty naturally. Again, just to warm up her skin. Make sure she's even here. Okay, so we've warmed her up. Okay, I'm a perfectionist. Okay, so
also be sure to leave us any questions. We'll try to check them as we go along.
Okay, so that is the bronzer. Moving on to blush next. It looks like Spencer combined two of the shades of our Aura powders. So here we have Pet Name, which is a nice natural peachy shade, with Nymphea, which is more pink. And he combined these colors actually to create just a really nice natural flush color. And he still used the same brush, the F50. So we're keeping it simple with this look. It's super easy to recreate. I'm just dipping into the two shades right now, swirling on each to create that unique color, tapping off the excess. And then I'm just gonna run along her the highest point of her cheek, and then the apple, and going back in here a little bit. And yeah, this brush is great. You wouldn't normally think to use the F50 Duo Fiber brush for bronzer and blush, but if you're going for a super, super natural look like Spencer was when he created this look on Juliannne, it's a great option.
So Trent Girl said, see you in Orlando. Can you guys let everyone know what's happening in Orlando this weekend?
So if you didn't know, Sigma Beauty will have a booth at Premiere, which is a hair beauty trade show, and so make sure to go check it out. Go Google it if you are if you're in the Orlando area and interested in going. We'll have lots of steals at the show for you guys, so definitely stop by if you're planning to attend Premiere.
So someone asked, what are you doing?
Oh!
So do you want to remind them?
I do. Okay, you guys, good question. It's hard to keep up when we have new people tuning in, but today I'm recreating a celebrity makeup look on Becca here. And the look was inspired by Juliannne Hough. If you know her, she's a super it girl right now, and Spencer Barnes recently created a look on her that Becca just posted to our Instagram page. So if you want to see the original look, head over to our Instagram page. And I'm recreating it using all the exact Sigma products that Spencer used, her makeup artist. So far we've done her bronzer and her blush. We use Limelight for bronzer.
And Alika is the blush high in pigment. Yes,
super high in pigment. Since this is kind of just like a chit chat, nothing formal, I'll actually just swatch it for you guys to show you the real pigment of it. So this is Nymphea. Super natural pinky color, really pretty. And then also Pet Name is actually my personal favorite, and it looks really light in the pan, but it applies to any skin tone so beautifully. I'll swatch it here. So that's Nymphea, or that's Pet Name, and it's more peachy, which is what I typically go for. So there are the two blushes, and Spencer mixed them. He just went right in with the brush and mixed it in both shades to create, I just finished Becca's blush, but this is what he created on Julianne's look. So we're done with the cheeks. Now we'll move on to the eyes, which is the fun part. I know Becca's waiting to get her eyes done, her smoky, her love for a smoky eye. And so Spencer did kind of a natural, nice smoky eye using a palette and then an eyeliner. And the first step he did on her eyes was he smudged this pencil liner in Nutmeg. It's this beautiful shimmery brown bronzy color. And he smudged that along her top lash line. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to first draw it on kind of messy on her lash line, and then I'm going to use a brush to smudge it. And this is like the best smudging brush ever made, the E21 smudge brush. So just a second. Oh yeah. You guys, all the products that we're using right now are 20% off right now. So if you're interested, Becca has a handy dandy code, LOOK20. Head over to our Instagram stories and you can just swipe up and easily shop all of these products. Okay, so Becca does have lashes on, but I'm just going to draw on the liner along her lash line. And you guys, this pencil is so creamy, it doesn't drag at all, which also means it's really easy to smudge. So I'm just drawing it on pretty messy because we're going to be smudging it, so it doesn't really matter. And then now I'm using the E21 smudge brush. It's nice and small and flat, great for smudging top and lower lash line. And you can just use like small strokes to smudge it out. It smudges really easily because of how creamy the pencil is. Again, that was Nutmeg eyeliner pencil. It's just this beautiful brown bronzy color. And this will just help to define the eyes, but not as dramatic as like a full-on black winged liner.
And I'm pretty sure this eyeliner is like under $7. It's so cheap.
Right, it's already on sale, and then you get an extra 20% off, so definitely now is the time to go try one out. So again, drawing it on, just messy, nothing perfect, which is the nice thing about this look. And then I'm going in with the E21 smudge brush and just smudging it out to give her eyes some definition and some smokiness. So that's what we have so far, pretty. And then it looks like Spencer, the makeup artist, next used our top-selling, super popular Warm Neutrals eyeshadow palette. So here's the palette, and when you open it up, you have all of these amazing matte and shimmer shades in these neutral colors that are great for, of course, every day, but then also some of these darker colors are great to use if you're going out at night. So you can easily take your look from day to night. And he used several shades from this palette. And I'm first going to pick up the brush that he used, the E57 Firm Shader Brush, to start on her lid. And I'm just reading the directions here. It looks like he used Sugar Milk, which is this shade right here. It's a beautiful matte ivory color. And then he used Cinnamon, which is my favorite transition color ever. It's a nice warm brown. And then lastly, it looks like he used Innocent, which is this beautiful matte light pink shade as well. And so I'm going to first go in with Sugar Milk and Innocent on the lid to brighten the lid. And we'll fix any fallout when we get to the mascara, so don't you worry about that. So as you can see, this just adds the most beautiful brightening effect, and it is matte, so it's gonna still be pretty natural, so you could wear this look for the daytime or the nighttime. And I'm just dabbing it on. The formula is super creamy, super velvety, and so easy to blend, which is really nice. So I have her lids done, and I'm following the steps exactly as Spencer Barnes did to create the look that was first on Juliannne Hough, and now I'm recreating it on Becca. So we're on the eye portion right now if you're just tuning in. Now I'm gonna go in with Cinnamon, my favorite transition color, into her crease area to define the eyes. And I'm using the E25. Oh, just kidding. I read the directions wrong. I'm going to be using the E38, which is one of my favorite blending brushes, actually, you guys. It's the E38 Diffuse Crease Brush, and it's just a little bit smaller than the E40, which is everyone's #1 favorite. But this one's just a little bit smaller, so you have more control, but it's still super fluffy and super soft. Going to blend any color super flawlessly. So I just dipped into Cinnamon, and I'm going to go into her crease to define her crease, and it's blending really nicely with Sugar Milk, which I laid down first. And I think it's interesting that Spencer did the lid before he did the transition, because I think people are used to seeing people do transition colors first. But that's a fun little celebrity makeup artist tip. If you maybe struggle with blending shadows, maybe start with the lid first, and then the crease color kind of helps to blend the two together. Nice. Okay, so moving on, the last shade he used was Innocent, which is this nice pinky color, and I'm going to actually use that also on her lid on top of the Sugar Milk shade, and I'm going to use it just to further smudge that nutmeg liner that I first went in with. Feel free to chime in if anyone has questions, you guys. Beautiful. This color combination is gorgeous. It's just like a matte ivory and light pink color mixed with a nice warm brown transition color to create just a beautiful, natural, defined eye look.
Lots of people are saying they love the shadows, and it looks so pretty in Becca.
Great. Well, she's an easy canvas to work with, as is Juliannne Hough. Okay, so I'm just like reading our instructions very closely so that I'm recreating this look super true to how it was originally created on Juliannne Hough. And it looks like next up, Spencer used our, this is a really fun product, you guys, that you might not have known that we have, but it's our Final Touch Inner Rim Brightener. And it's a twist up, or it's a matte eyeliner pencil for the waterline to brighten the eyes. We see this used on a lot of celebrity looks to open up the eyes and make them appear bigger. And so I'll show you how to use this product. I'm just going to go in right with the pencil into her lower waterline to do just that, open up the eyes and make them appear larger. It's a really fun trick. And this formula of our Inner Rim Brightener is super creamy, so it's not going to tug or irritate the waterline since it is a more sensitive area. And look what a difference that makes. It just adds so much. It's so simple, but it adds so much to the look. Ooh.
Am I alive now? I'm awake?
Yes. You look bright-eyed. Okay. Now it looks like to finish off the eyes, Spencer used Sinuosity mascara, and this is one of our Sigma's 3 mascaras, and Sinuosity is actually my personal favorite. The brushes are all different, and actually the Sinuosity is meant to curl the lashes, which is why it has this nice brush, and the little spikes are super fine so that they really coat every single lash, and the formula is great too. It's water resistant, flake resistant, it has really good hold. So I'm just going to coat the false lashes that Becca is wearing to help dust away the fallout from the eyeshadow, and then also help to connect her real lashes to the false lashes. And this brush is perfect for when you're wearing false lashes, again, because the the brush is so fine that it really coats every lash. This mascara never clumps, which is amazing. And it also comes off super easily. Okay, look at me. Perfect, you guys. Oh, I'm gonna do a little bit on the bottom lashes too, which really makes the eyes pop even more, especially when you're wearing the inner rim brightener. And look on Becca's lower lashes how well it's picking up each lash. It's just a great brush. My concentration is in extra gear, so I'm having trouble talking and... Do we have any questions, Alicia? As
No.
I finish the lower lash line?
Just lots of fun comments saying where they're from and how they love the look.
You can't laugh when I'm trying to do detail work.
I can't keep a serious face.
Okay, so we're just gonna do a light coat on her lower lash line to keep it natural like Spencer did. Had just a little bit of fallout, so of course you can always brush away the fallout with any brush that you have handy. If you guys are just tuning in, we are recreating a celebrity look right now on Becca. This was originally Juliannne Hough's look, and her makeup artist Spencer Barnes used all Sigma products to create this look. So we wanted to recreate it for you guys today. We have her cheeks and her eyes done now, and we'll move on, it looks like, to the lips. Super fun. And we'll be only using 2 products today for her lips, which is what Spencer used. We're going to be using our In Spades Power Stick. This is a really nice, creamy, like pinky nude lipstick that looks great on any skin tone again. And the really cool thing that we always have to show you about our Power Stick is the magnetic top. And just watch, you guys, I'm just going to lightly drop it on, and then it just magnetically closes. And so when it's in your purse, it's not going to come open on you like other lipsticks do and then spill all over everything in your purse, which is really nice. I'm just going to apply it right with the tube on her lips. And as you can see, this color is a beautiful, natural, like pinky, peachy shade. I love it. And we're going to just, again, it doesn't have to be perfect because we're going to be topping it off with a gloss, which will help. It'll mix in. And so I just kind of applied it a little bit messy. And then I'm going to top it off like Spencer did with this Lip Flex gloss in the shade Slip. And this is, again, it matches actually the lipstick really well. It's a peachy nude shade, and it has a little bit of pigment to it, but it's also super glossy and creamy, so you'll see what I mean. And I'm just going to dab it on all over, and then I will mix it in. I'm just doing all of this right with the brush that it comes with to give a nice sheen to the lip look. And these are really the perfect combo. It really matches the blush combo that Spencer used well. We mixed a peachy and a pink shade, so it really ties in nice with her cheek color.
And 20% off.
Oh yeah, I can't forget, you guys. Right now, for a limited time, you guys can get, yep, do that too, dab. You guys can get 20% off on all of the products that we're using when you use code, one second, LOOK20.
This whole look is 20% off.
And you guys can shop super easy all the products that we used by going over to our Instagram stories and just swiping up, and that'll bring you right to the page where all of these products are listed.
Also, one question. Someone, Red Lip Artist, she said, I saw a different pic of Juliannne where she had this amazing pink lip. What was that Sigma too?
Yeah, so actually the look that we're recreating today was from when she hosted the Miss USA competition, and Spencer, her makeup artist, actually created 4 different looks on her. And great question, because we'll be recreating another look. Becca's is actually going to do the tutorial on me over on our Facebook Live. So it is a different look featuring a really hot pink lip that was a Sigma lip product. So if you're interested in checking that out, head over to our Facebook Live a little bit later today.
Okay.
Okay.
What is the color of the lippy?
Yes, good question. So Spencer originally used 2 different lip products to create this lip. He first went in with our In Spades Power Stick, nice pinky nude shade. It's a traditional lipstick formula with a sheen, a nice satin finish. But he wanted a glossier look, so he topped it off with the Lip Vex lip gloss in the shade Slip, which is this peachy nude. Has a little bit of pigmentation, but again, super glossy as well. So, okay, you guys, we have cheeks, eyes, and lips done, and we're going to be finishing off this look with a face and a little bit of body highlight. So, which is super fun. So the first product he used was our Afterglow Liquid Highlighter. You guys, this is such a fun product. I have to swatch it for you first. So it is a liquid highlighter with a brush application, and it has this like pearly opalescent finish, but it's a nice like ivory color as well, so it's just like the perfect fun highlight. Look at that, look at those colors together. These were the 2 blush shades, I just swatched them, and I just swatched now our Afterglow Liquid Highlighter. And he only used this product on the bridge of Julianne's nose and then above the Cupid's bow. And he actually used the E25, which I dipped into a shadow earlier, so I'm just gonna wipe off that, and luckily I accidentally picked up this brush, but luckily I can just wipe it right off. So that's a fun celebrity makeup artist tip as well. You can use eye brushes to apply highlight to more delicate areas of the face, like the bridge of the nose and the Cupid's bow, like we're gonna do right now. So I'm first going to just dab the highlighter on her nose with this motion, and then I'm gonna blend it with the E25. Just using this motion, swiping motions, and just blending out. It's a nice, obviously liquid formula, so it blends super nicely. And there you can see, just on the tip of her nose, you can see like the pearly finish. It's so pretty. You get some like pinks and purples when the light hits. And then same thing to her Cupid's bow. When you first apply it, it looks really light, but then of course we're going to blend it in with the E25, which is a traditional eye blending brush, but we're using it to blend liquid highlight, which is a fun tip. And you guys, look at that finish. It's so gorgeous the way it's lining her Cupid's bow, and you can just, again, see that nice finish when the light hits. And you saw how easily it blended out as well. There you go. Okay, last step, I promise. It's a cream highlight, so one step away from a liquid highlight, you have a cream highlight, and it's just this beautiful, shimmery, rosy color. And it looks like he applied this to the high points of her cheekbones for her cheek highlight. And what you do with this product, this is a super cool feature of it, you can get out a little bit of the product and put it on the back of your hand, and the product melts with the warmth of your body heat, and so it's going to liquefy. And I'm just going to let that warm up a little bit, and then I'm going to dab it on her cheekbones and then blend it with our F82 round kabuki brush, which is this guy right here. Great for applying foundation because it's super dense, super soft, and it's rounded. It features Sigma Beauty's exclusive Sigmax fibers, which are super soft and apply product super flawlessly. So now that this product has warmed up a bit, you can see it liquefy, and the longer you let it sit, the more it liquefies. And I can already feel it really warming up. And here I have it on the tip of my finger, and I'm just going to dab it on the high points of her cheeks. You can already see how beautiful it is. And you can easily just apply this right with your finger. And it actually, I'm kind of just doing that right now, but then I'll give it a once over with the F82 brush to really make sure it's blended in nice. But you guys, look how shimmery that is, and it just complements her cheek and her bronzer so nicely. So there you have her highlight. And I'm just going to do the same on the other side. We're almost done, you guys. So just dabbing it on and blending it out with the F82, which you can use. You can use this brush for a liquid or cream highlighter, which is really nice. And there we have it. This is the look that Spencer Barnes, celebrity makeup artist Spencer Barnes, created on Juliannne Hough recently. And it included cheek products, eye products, lip, and then highlight. And so we are all finished. So if you guys love this look and want to try it out for yourself, you can go shop all of these products for 20% off for a limited time just for you guys. So if you are interested in checking out these products, head over to our Instagram stories and just swipe up. And then don't forget to apply code LOOK20 at checkout to get 20% off.
Okay guys, then now if you want to go see another look that I'm going to recreate on Katrina that Juliannne did with pro makeup artist Spencer Barnes, head over to our Facebook Live right now because we will be going live very shortly. So once again, go shop all these summer makeup essentials and we'll see you next time.
Bye guys.
Bye.